Hi guys, it's Misty and welcome back to my channel. So I was tagged in this get to know me thing from ChapterTwoVintageCo, and I have a list of 19 questions that I need to answer, which is just a little bit of a get to know me. So I'm going to go ahead and get them answered, and then I'm going to tag 3 other YouTubers to answer the same questions. So first question is, what does your channel name mean? Well, I'm a thrifter, I'm a junker, and I'm a vintage hunter. So it means all 3 of those things. I'm always looking for junk, vintage, and I love to go thrifting. So it encompasses all the things. Where were you born? I was born in Anderson, Indiana, which is in central Indiana, and way back in 1973. See, I'm even telling you the year I was born. I was brave. Where are you now? Right now I am in Bedford, Indiana, which is in southern Indiana. So about 2.5 hours or so from my hometown. What would your parents have named you if you were the opposite sex? I honestly have no idea. I think that they maybe always knew that I was going to be a girl. I don't know. So I really don't know what my name would have been if I were a boy. Probably Kenny Jr. My dad's name is Ken. So I'm going to say Kenny Jr. Boy, that's scary. What is your eye color? My eye color is blue. What is your favorite candle scent? I like homey baked smells. Very spicy, like cinnamon, banana bread, apple pie, just a home baked smell, cozy smells, pumpkin. Those are the kinds of scents that I like. Can you cook? I can cook. Can I cook well? It's questionable. I tend to say that I am like an hors d'oeuvres girl. I love hors d'oeuvres. I could eat like buffalo chicken dip for dinner, and I have made it for dinner. I just like to eat finger foods, and I could eat that for my meals, but unfortunately the rest of the people in my home would prefer me to make like other things besides finger foods for dinner. So yes, I can cook. Good enough. What's your sign? I'm a Gemini. I'm very much dual personalities sometimes. What scares you about getting old? Turning into my mother. No. What scares me about getting old? Probably just not being able to do the things that I could do now, as far as just your bones and your aching and that kind of thing. What is the last thing you bought? The last thing I bought was probably gas in my car. Does that count? That's not very fun. That's not very interesting, but that was the last thing that I bought. That's the last thing I spent money on. What is your favorite holiday? Christmas. But I do like the 4th of July. I've always loved the 4th of July. It's just kind of, there's no pressure. You don't have to cook anything necessarily. I mean, you could just like grill hot dogs, hamburgers, have some potato salad. There's no presents to buy. You just have something on the grill, sit back and watch fireworks and just kind of hang out with your friends. So it's Christmas, but 4th of July is a close second. What is your guilty pleasure? Mountain Dew and vanilla syrup in my Mountain Dew. I know that's so bad. It's so bad, but that's my guilty pleasure. I like Mountain Dew. What show do you binge watch? Live PD. It's a train wreck. It's just always something. And it makes me realize that I could never, ever in a million years become a police officer. Like ever. No, there's no way. So I salute the police officers out there because I could not do what you do. But I do like to watch Live PD. What item do you never leave the house without? My cell phone. My cell phone. That's the one item that I have to have. Are you an evening person or a morning person? I'm kind of both. I don't know. Maybe that's the Gemini in me. I'm okay with mornings and I'm okay in the evenings. So I don't really have a preference, morning or evening. Either one. What is your favorite movie genre? Comedies. I like comedies. I like to laugh. What's good in your life right now? That Brutus is barking. Do you hear that? No, that's not the good thing in my life. That I have help. My husband has the next couple days off, so he's going to help me get the shop ready for Christmas. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing that's going on in my life right now. I know that's not some major thing, but to me, that's a pretty big thing. Are you an introvert or an extrovert? I am an extrovert, but I do like to be alone a lot of the time too. So is that like an introvert extrovert or extrovert introvert? I kind of think, I think that's the Gemini. I think it's both. I like to be by myself and I like to be around a group of people. What is your biggest accomplishment? I mean, obviously my family, my children are my biggest accomplishment. I think owning my own business, is a big accomplishment. Owning a couple businesses is a big accomplishment. I think just my family is my biggest accomplishment, and being able to have a job where I can spend a lot of time with them, and I can take off when I need to do things with them. So I think that probably would be my biggest accomplishment. So this was a very short and impromptu video, but I do have 3 people that I am going to tag, and the first one is Tina from Gemini Thrifts. So tag, you're it. And then the next one is Jewel Butterfly. Love her. She is gorgeous. So check out her channel too. So she's my next tag, you're it. And then Thrifty Esme. I love her. So those 3 beautiful ladies are been tagged. I don't know if they've been tagged yet, but that's who I'm tagging right now. So, but that's just a little get to know me, very impromptu, very casual, 7 minutes long. That's probably a record for me in my videos, not being very long. So, but that is my little get to know me. And I guess if you have any other questions that you want to ask about me, you can just leave them in the comments. Make sure that you do still hit the like button and leave me a little comment or a question that you might have, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.